Hello dear students, welcome everybody. In this video, I am going to talk about one English poem. This poem is taken from B.Ed 4th year Major English. It is a literature for language development. This is from Unit 3rd, Exploring Language Through Literary Text. That's English poetry. It's the poetry number 2, Adversity. This poem was composed by Lawrence Michael Dillon, who was born in 1959, died in 1962. Especially, we will discuss about the main idea of this poem and the main gist of this poem here. विशेष गरेर एडभर्सिटी भन्ने शीर्षकमा लेखिएको यो कविता अर्थात् एडभर्सिटीको अर्थ हुन्छ प्रतिकूलता। यहाँनिर कवि माइकल डेलियनले जब कुनै मानिसलाई एउटा प्रतिकूल अवस्था आउँछ, जटिल समस्या आउँछ, त्यस्तो बेलामा उसले आफ्ना समस्याहरूलाई समाधान गर्नको लागि ती समस्याहरूको जडमा पुग्नको लागि उसले तिनीहरूलाई राम्रोसँग सोच्ने र त्यसको बारेमा राम्रोसँग अवलोकन गर्ने र आफ्नो धारणा आफ्नो विचारलाई राम्रोसँग ध्यान दिन जरुरी छ। र यहाँनिर कविले विशेष गरेर हामी वास्तविक खुसी चाहेका छौं भने हामीले हाम्रो सोचाइ हाम्रो व्यवहारमा परिवर्तन हुन जरुरी हुन्छ। हामीले आफ्नो प्रतिकूल समय आयो, आफ्नो प्रतिकूल अवस्था भयो भने र अरूले गर्दा हामीलाई यस्तो भयो भन्ने दोष लाउनु भन्दा आफ्नो व्यवहार र आफ्नो सोचाइ परिवर्तन गर्नु महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छ। जब हामीले आफू भलो त अरू भलो आफ्नो सोचाइमा परिवर्तन ल्याइयो भने आफूमा आएका समस्याहरूलाई केही हदसम्म समाधान गर्न सक्छौं र अरूलाई हामीले बिना काममा दोष दिने र अरूको कारणले गर्दा हामीलाई समस्या आयो भन्ने जस्ता विचारहरू राख्नु उपयुक्त नहुने भन्ने कुरा यस कवितामा माइकल डिलियनले जनाएका छन्। विशेष गरेर जब हामीलाई कुनै डिफिकल्ट सिचुएसन अप्ठ्यारो अवस्थाहरू आउँछ, त्यस्तो अवस्थामा हामीले त्यस्ता समस्याहरूलाई समाधान गर्न लागि हामीले आफ्नै दृष्टिकोण आफ्नै विचार विमर्शबाट तिनीहरूको समस्यालाई समाधान गर्नको लागि अग्रसर हुनुपर्छ, न कि हामीले त्यस्तो समस्याहरू यसको कारणले गर्दा भनेर अरूलाई दोष लगाउने अरूलाई ब्लेम लगाउने काम गर्नु हुँदैन। तसर्थ संसारमा त्यो मान्छे खुसी हुन्छ जसले आफ्ना नराम्रा दृष्टिकोणहरू आफ्ना नराम्रा विचारहरू हटाउँछ र नराम्रा विचारहरू हटाउनु नै वास्तवमा एउटा आफ्नो दिमागलाई एउटा सही मार्गमा लानु नै रियल ह्याप्पिनेस हो संसारको भन्ने यस कवितामा हामी देख्न सक्छौं। Adversity by Lawrence Michael Dillon. Now let's discuss about this poem in English here, being based on this poem Adversity by Michael Dillon here. Well, as we discussed earlier, this poem was composed by Lawrence Michael Dillon, who was born in 1959, died in 1960. He was a famous British physician, and this poem presents the spiritual theme. Here, the poet's idea is based on spiritual norms here. The poet wants to convey to all the people that we may suffer from different types of problem. At that moment, we should use our mind, we should change our attitude and behavior, means that is spiritual concept here. Here, the poet tries to throw the light of spirituality for the solution of adversity. Here, the poet's idea is that to solve each and every types of problem, we should change our attitude, we should change our behavior, and we should not blame other for the sake of the problem there. To solve the problem, we do not blame other person. Here, the poet is saying this, and here, adversity happens to the people not because of external reason. There may not be other causes, but it is the result of our ignorance as well. Sometimes we may not know the exact reason there, so we accuse of other person, we blame other person for that problem, but we may wrong in that situation. So sometimes the adversity can be the result of our ignorance. We should change that. The poet is focusing this idea in this poem. Similarly, The poet says, if you are in difficult situation, when we may face some difficult situation, you should try to solve that problem by considering your own personal attitude. Here, while we are facing some types of problems there, we use our personal attitude. We use our personal behavior to tackle that difficult situation. Using our own perspective also play very important role to solve the problem. So while we should not blame other to solve the problem, when we face difficult situation, at that time we should use our personal attitude and behavior here. Similarly, it is necessary to understand our duty towards others so that we can learn more about ourselves here. Means we have to understand who am I and what my duty towards other. We need to understand that. Similarly, if you want to get the real happiness, you should try to purify your soul. Here, you have to change your behavior, you have to change your attitude towards other. Then you can get the ultimate bliss in your life. While you are facing adversity in your life, at that moment, you should not blame other. If you want to get out of that problem, you should change your attitude, you should change your behavior. The poet is saying here, giving suggestion to all the people all around the world here. When one is able to manage the inner conflict and able to live the wrong way, then only he or she could be the matter of themselves that can lead themselves to the whole of real happiness. Means when we think, when we change our perception, when we change our behavior, then uh, we should not blame other for the for creating such kind of difficult situation. We have to manage our own perception, we have to manage our internal conflict that always make us to get the whole of real happiness here. In this way, the poet talks about spiritual theme in this poem adversity. That is all about this poem adversity by uh, that is Lawrence Michael Lillian. I hope Easton got the concept here. If you have any confusion regarding this, you can comment on this video so that I can put a reply there. Now, I like to end the video here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this. That always make me motivate to make such kind of video in the days to come. I hope to meet you all in the next video with another interesting poem and the interesting context. Till then, take care, goodbye, have a good time.